we're going to go over palpating bony landmarks of the elbow. So the most prominent bony landmark that we see on the lateral aspect of the elbow is the lateral epicondyle. Common area that we end up with pathology, especially because the wrist extensor is attached there, a really common site for what we end up with what's called lateral epicondylitis or alalgia. So the way we find that lateral epicondyle is we kind of start walking our fingers down. Right here is our supracondylar ridge. We're going to start walking our fingers down this supracondylar ridge, right, until we just kind of get to this area that's very prominent. Right? You can palpate the bone very clearly. Right? You can use 2 fingers, and that's your lateral epicondyle. All right? Now, if you walk a little bit too far, you'll feel yourself fall off of it. That's how you know you've kind of come off the lateral epicondyle. So back up and get right on it. Right? So now that we're on it, there's a couple of other landmarks we can move to right from this area. Now, if we start walking a little distally, what we're going to feel just off that lateral epicondyle is a little bit of a gap or a joint line. All right? That's where your radiohumeral articulation is going to be. If we walk a little bit further then, so let's say about a half, maybe less than half an inch off that lateral epicondyle, you're going to feel another bony landmark, and that is going to be the head of your radius. Now, in order to confirm that you're on the head of the radius, what you want to do is have the patient just supinate and pronate their forearm, and what you'll feel is that radial head spinning in your fingers. Okay? And relax. Good. Right? Now, from that point, what I want you to do is walk your way back up to the lateral epicondyle. Now that you're on the lateral epicondyle, what you're going to do is start walking your fingers posteriorly. As you walk it posteriorly, you're going to come to this rather large bony prominence. This rather large bony prominence is called the Olecranon. Right? That is the proximal portion of the ulna. Covered underneath, actually covering this olecranon right here, is what we call the olecranon bursa, where in a situation where someone had olecranon bursitis, you would actually see a fairly large lump, right, swollen lump on the elbow. You won't see much here. You won't be able to really feel a bursa in a normal individual. It's only when it's acutely inflamed. If you walk your fingers back from the olecranon, you'll kind of feel a divot or a hole that you can sink into, and that is where your olecranon fossa is. Right? And that's an important point because as you extend the elbow, what you'll see is my finger gets kicked out as the olecranon sinks back into that fossa. And then relax. Good for the lateral elbow.